How you doing? It's Paul McKay, and welcome to One Voice. Right now, I'd like to suggest something else, actually, for your styling, stuff that you can do to improve your style, just certain techniques. Things that you can do aside from riffs. You know, singing isn't all about riffs. There's a lot that you can do in terms of tonal quality and just the richness of your voice. That is really definitely something to be appreciated. You'll notice in a previous video where I talked about the equalizer in your voice. You might want to check that out. Alright? Something else that I'd like to introduce right now is just a little something, a technique that's actually pretty near and dear to our culture. Something that, especially the black church culture, we seem to have down packed. I call it the growl. A lot of other people call it the same, I'm sure. And what you're pretty much doing is you're squeezing your vocal folds together and then forcing the air out. Not the healthiest thing to do for your voice, but somehow it certainly works when it comes to expressing passion or really stressing a point in your singing. Alright? So I'll just demonstrate that real quick. It sounds like, see that? Now, what I did at the top was the growl. Alright? Now, you'll find variations of that. That was a little bit harsh. It was maybe a bit over the top. But you'll even find variations of that in pop music. You'll find it, a little bit in just slow ballads that you may have heard, where a lot of big-time pop singers, they growl a little bit, but it's certainly not to the extent that you might find in, say, blues, or you might even find that in jazz and gospel genres as well. Alright? Now, you're going to want to use it sparingly. You don't want to do that all the time. There is a correct way to growl, but even when you do it correctly, it's something that you're going to want to be rather strategic about. And don't do it all the time, because you'll mess up your voice. Some people just go all out and just growl all the time, and they lose their voice, and then their voice comes back and they growl again. Yeah? You're going to want to be easy on that, alright? But it certainly does work when it comes to expressing, like I said, passion and stressing a point, alright? So until next time, this is your boy Paul McKay, and One Voice.